At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 350 plus programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
All right, welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we've got a really interesting set of data to look at.
Yeah, what are we diving into?
It's a whole raft of recent search queries, all related to the NBA. The plan is to, sift through them and see what's really grabbing people's attention.
Okay, NBA searches. Sounds good, like peering into the fan hive mind, isn't it?
Exactly, and, well, almost straight away, one thing just dominates.
Let me guess. Warriors and Grizzlies?
You got it! Seriously, tons of searches. Grizzlies versus Warriors, Warriors versus Grizzlies, GSW versus Memphis, you name it.
All the variations.
It really feels like a major current rivalry. What do you think is driving that intense focus right now?
Well, I mean, that level of search activity, it usually signals more than just one game, right? It points to maybe a compelling history between the teams, or, contrasting styles, maybe a recent playoff series that got heated, or some player clashes. Something's making this matchup stand out.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And it's not just, are they playing? People are really digging into the details.
Like what specifically?
We're seeing things like Memphis Grizzlies versus Golden State Warriors match player stats, and Warriors score, Warriors game today live, even Warriors versus Grizzlies last game.
Okay. So real-time updates and looking back, that tells you folks are tracking the narrative closely, performance, outcomes.
Right. It suggests a really invested audience, not just, casual checking of scores.
They're following the story game by game. Although we do see a few others popping up, right? Like Magic score, Grizzlies game in general.
Definitely. It's not only Warriors, Grizzlies, but that's the loudest signal. And of course, the team names themselves are everywhere.
Golden State Warriors, Memphis Grizzlies, Warriors, Grizzlies, GSW.
Yep. All those identifiers.
Yeah.
Clearly central to what people are thinking about.
And that just reinforces how much team identity, those specific rivalries drive fan interest in the league. It's classic.
Okay, so shifting gears slightly, individuals. The star power is obvious here, too.
For sure. Who are we seeing?
Lots of Stephen Curry, Steph Curry, Curry stats. And Jimmy Butler pops up quite a bit, too.
Okay. Curry makes total sense with the Warriors' focus. Butler's interesting, too.
Yeah, and people aren't just searching names. They're after Stephen Curry stats, Steph Curry stats. Performance matters.
Absolutely. That focus on the big stars, even within a team rivalry, it's fundamental to sports fandom, isn't it? People connect with that individual brilliance.
Oh, and related to Butler, there was Jimmy Butler trade showing up.
Ooh, trade talk. See, that adds another layer. Rumors, speculation, potential team changes. Always gets clicks.
Definitely keeps things interesting. And all this, it fits into the wider NBA context, right?
How so?
Well, we're seeing general searches like NBA games, but also playoff bracket NBA play-in, Warriors playoffs.
Right. The timing makes sense. People are looking at the standings, the postseason picture.
Exactly. Those searches for the bracket and the play-in tournament, the thing that decides the last few playoff spots, it shows we're at a pretty critical point in the season. Exciting time.
For sure. High stakes.
And then there's the practical stuff, the how do I actually watch this type searches?
Like where to watch Golden State Warriors versus Memphis Grizzlies.
Yep, exactly that. And the reverse, too. Plus Warriors tickets, Warriors schedule, Warriors news, the nuts and bolts of being a fan.
That really paints a picture of modern fandom, doesn't it? It's not passive. People are actively seeking out info, planning how to watch, getting tickets.
Yeah, totally engaged. Now, there was one odd one that kind of jumped out. Tuomas Isolo.
Tuomas Isolo. Rings a bell. European coach, right? Successful one.
Yeah, I think so. Doesn't immediately connect to the Warriors-Grizzlies stuff, though.
No, it doesn't. I mean, in any big data set like this, you'll get outliers, Could be anything tangential interest, maybe someone searching multiple things, even a typo for someone else. Hard to say, but it doesn't seem part of the main story here.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit the dominant pattern. Okay, so bringing it all together, if you had to summarize the main takeaway from all these searches, what would it be?
I'd say it paints a really clear picture of a major current narrative in the NBA that Golden State Warriors versus Memphis Grizzlies rivalry, it seems really compelling right now.
Yeah, intense focus there.
Fans are deep into the matchups. They're tracking the details, the stats, following key players like Curry, maybe keeping an eye on Butler news too. And it's all happening under the umbrella of, the playoff race and the play-in excitement.
Right. It feels like that particular clash, plus the star players involved, is just dominating the conversation for a lot of fans at the moment.
Definitely seems that way. And, it leaves you wondering, thinking about this intense focus on the Warriors and Grizzlies, what really makes an NBA rivalry that captivating for fans?
Good question.
And how much do the individual stars, like a Curry, amplify that whole dynamic? Maybe digging into the recent history between those two teams or looking at their actual styles of play that might offer some interesting answers, something for our listeners to chew on.